Hey, it's your girl Shay Shay. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. Nicki Minaj is at it again. She's beefing with Keisha Kayor this time on Twitter, and it got me wondering, why is it that every single time she gets in beef with someone, she always gotta mention Desiree, Jay-Z, and Roc Nation? Let's talk about it. Disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take anything said here too seriously. It's just jokes, gossip, and opinions. Please relax and enjoy the video. I'm sure you've all clocked it. Whenever Nicki Minaj is having beef with someone, she feels the need to hop on her premium AI and get all these wacky pictures of Jay-Z with a wig, with a lace front next to a camel crying into some money. And I'm sure you've all been wondering, why is it that she always have to mention Desiree? Why does she always have to mention Roc Nation? And why does she always have to mention Jay-Z? Well, to be able to tell the full story, we need to rewind all the way back to 2015.
Nicki Minaj is not letting her foot off of Jay-Z's neck, as she posted an AI-generated video of who she's calling Lace Z on X, and is using these posts to promote her upcoming album. Nicki is taking trolling to another level and has hopped on the trend of posting AI-generated videos of celebrities. So let's talk about it. On October 20th, while ranting on X about Gucci Mane and his wife Keisha Kayor, Nicki posted this AI-generated photo of Jay-Z in a pink bob wig with a queen chain on and captioned it, "I am your karma." It didn't stop there though, as Nicki followed up with an AI-generated video of Jay-Z, which featured AI Hov in various of looks, not only in the pink look, but also wearing a bikini and switching between a bust-down middle part green and pink wig. AI Jay-Z dances and throws money as "I'm Every Woman" by Chaka Khan plays in the background. And most notably in the video, you can see AI Jay-Z promoting Nicki's upcoming 6th studio album, NM6, which Nicki says will drop on March 27th, 2026. He has the date tatted on him in this AI video, and at one point you see him write it out. Nicki has been dissing Jay-Z on social media for a while now. The lore runs deep between Hov and Nicki, as it started when Nicki alleged that Jay-Z and the CEO of Roc Nation, Desiree Perez, blackmailed her and owed her up to $200 million for her equity stake in TIDAL. We've seen many rap beefs play out, whether that be on a diss track or, as Drake would say, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. But y'all, adding AI into the mix is wicked. For what it's worth, Nicki has since deleted this AI-generated content off of her X account though. Chat, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about all this? As always, thanks for watching. Mommy Tip, out.
In 2015, Jay-Z launched TIDAL, a music streaming service with a unique twist. It was artist-owned, and the platform aimed to provide musicians with more control and a larger share of the revenue generated from their work. To bring this vision to life, Jay-Z enlisted 16 high-profile artists, including but not limited to Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Rihanna, Madonna, and others, offering them equity stake in the company. Each artist was reportedly given a 3% equity stake, collectively representing a significant portion of the company. This move was seen as a groundbreaking step towards empowering artists in the music industry. Fast forward to 2021, and TIDAL underwent a significant change. Jay-Z sold a majority stake in the company to Block, formerly Square Inc., for $297 million. The deal transferred control to Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey, with the existing artist stakeholders retaining their stake. However, the aftermath of the sale has been contentious. Nicki Minaj claims she was offered only $1 million for her 3% stake, which she described as hush money. She alleges that she did not receive any payment from the sale, despite her significant involvement in the platform's inception. Industry figures have weighed in on the situation. Music executive Steve Stout suggested that Nicki Minaj missed out on her payout because she didn't sign the paperwork, implying that legal formalities were not completed on her part, which is kind of wild if you think about it, because we all saw them sign a document. This discrepancy has led to widespread confusion and debate. While some media outlets reported that artist co-owners received payouts in the range of $9 million, Nicki Minaj claims suggested a different reality, highlighting potential issues with communication and transparency during the sales process.
Nicki Minaj has invested money and promoted. That performance she did with Beyonce was promotion. Nicki did that for free on her behalf. Jay-Z sold majority of TIDAL to Jack Dorsey's company for $297 million in 2021. And Nicki Minaj nor the other artists never received a dime. Allegedly, Jay-Z and Beyonce pocketed the money. The CEO of Roc Nation, who is in a $40 million debt, said to Nicki, "You can have $1 million up to $200 million that you are owed, or the deal is off the table." Would you lay down and not fight and just let things be? If somebody owes you $200 million, be for real, this is a business at the end of the day. It ain't no friends in this industry.
So what does Nicki Minaj actually want, girl? Well, it seems like she wants some money.
I need some money, nigga. The fuck
here's where things get interesting in my opinion, because if you ask Nicki Minaj, this whole title situation isn't just business, it's personal. Back in early 2025, Nicki went on X or Twitter and basically called out Jay-Z and the entire title situation, saying she was offered hush money with an offer of only $1 million for her stake in the company. She claimed she didn't get one red penny from the big $297 million sale that Jay-Z made to Block, formerly known as Square, back in 2021. She also revealed that she was allegedly given 24 hours to sign the paperwork or lose her payout. If we're being completely honest, if this is true, in my opinion, and this is allegedly, is wild. I mean, how you gonna tell somebody that they've got only 24 hours to pay? That sounds so sketchy and something that I feel like if you took to the courts, they would look at kind of funny. Allegedly. Now, Nicki being Nicki, she wasn't about to stay quiet, child. She hopped on Twitter and started airing things out, saying she was scammed, ignored, blackballed, while other title partners walked away with major checks. And at the time, people in the industry, such as major music execs, went public saying Nicki missed out on millions because she didn't sign the paperwork in time. Basically, he implied that she fumbled her own bag, and that comment right there turned everything into a firestorm. And Nicki's main issue, the way I see it, is not just about money, it's about respect and transparency. She made it clear that she felt excluded and misled. And when she was asking for clarity, she was treated like a problem. And keep in mind, we've only seen her blow up publicly. We don't know what the conversations behind the scenes were like. Now, according to a post she made, she believes that she's entitled between $100 million and $200 million. Basically, her share of Tidal sale and the value of her equity that she never received, on top of wanting a public apology for how things were handled behind closed doors. I heard talking about no apology. I don't know about that. That's between her and Jay. But what I do know is that 3% of $297 million is not $200 million. And so where the 200 million number comes from, I don't know. I wasn't able to find the information. If you do know, please comment down below in the comment section. But she even hinted that if things don't get settled, she might take legal action, tweeting that she's done being quiet. And knowing Nicki Minaj is that if there's one thing she won't hesitate to do is go on a rant, as we've seen recently with all these situations she's been involved in on social media. Now, in my honest to God opinion, the thing with Nicki right now is that she seems genuinely to believe that there's a bigger plot against her. And I'm not saying that there is or that there isn't, but it's like every time something goes wrong, like whether it's a delay, a headline, a little bit of industry mess, or her whole court situation with her house, it seems like she feels like it's all connected and it's a conspiracy against her. She's convinced people at the top, especially people tied to Roc Nation, are out here trying to make her look bad and to blackball her. Now, I'm not saying she's crazy for feeling that way or that she isn't crazy for feeling that way. This industry is really shady, however, and there's always been stories about Roc Nation and the people in Roc Nation, but at the same time, it's starting to feel like she sees conspiracies in everything. Like SZA could literally be tweeting about the moon and she sees it as an insult. And she sees it in some way that this relates back to Desiree Perez. And it's kind of sad because you can tell she's tense, like she's on edge. Every new thing that happens just reinforces that feeling of they're all plotting and that the vultures are turning. And that makes her double down even harder online. It's a cycle. She feels attacked, she lashes out, the headlines twist, and boom, now she's trending again for all the wrong reason. And to be completely honest, and I want to stress again, this is my opinion, I do feel at the end of the day that this is a self-fulfilling prophecy because Roc Nation doesn't really need to do anything, it seems, to get at her because she's doing it on her own. It just does not look good, as we all know, when she lashes out online, and it does seem like it's getting more and more frequent. Especially, it looks very random when somebody could be talking about a situation that has nothing to do with her beef with Roc Nation, and suddenly she lashes out at them and then starts calling Desiree Perez and Jay-Z a bunch of names.
If you don't believe Roc Nation is evil, but you believe, like, we literally seen with our own eyes what Diddy fucking did, bitch, imagine what the fuck Jay-Z doing. Imagine what the fuck Jay-Z doing. Y'all think this shit is funny.
And just to be clear, everything that's been presented in this video so far and to the end is alleged. I'm not claiming any of anything that's been said as fact. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with more tea that we'll be discussing over here on Shay TV. Don't forget to like and comment so that we could discuss this whole situation together down in the comment section below. Shay out.